Am I streaming? Am I back streaming, guys? It's saying I'm dropping a billion frames. That's so annoying. I was gonna win that game. My computer just froze. I don't know why. Maybe I'm running too much shit in the background. Like Discord. Close Discord? I don't know. Like, my computer's... I have a good computer. I just recently bought this computer. Well, you saw how the deck was supposed to function. What I'm going to do is, like, I realized something. I should probably play another Big Red. Just as a card to add to hand. And that seems weird, but, like, you just need cards in hand in this deck for this combo. Because, like, this combo requires, like, a lot of discards. 1, 2... I have no clue what's happening. God damn it, dude. I just disconnected again. Alright. Let's not get down the dumps. Hopefully that was a one-time thing. I don't know what's going on. This happened when I first got the computer, that sometimes YouTube, for some reason, swapping over automatically to new videos would cause it to freeze up. I'm gonna minimize. Maybe that'll help. I don't know what's going on because, like, I fixed the problem. It was a driver problem. I read some. Maybe I have to go reinstall my drivers again. Whatever. Okay, we're back. We're playing. Sometimes you lose games to a connection. Yes, I can read this message young. You just sent it like a second before I read it here. My delay shouldn't be that much. What I'm gonna do is I was running my stream in the background to, like, watch it on Restream. I'm gonna go ahead and pause that. That might be my problem. I was running too many videos at the same time. I don't know. I don't think that would be the problem because this computer should be able to easily handle it. Anyhow, okay. While we're in the weird zone, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the accessories on this deck. We're gonna make it all Dark Magician themed so everyone thinks I'm a Dark Magician Andy. That's like a Dark Magician card, right? Are there any DMOD sleeves? Oh, there's a DMOD card case. We'll use that. Is there a Dark Magician's base sleeve for me to be totally bat-chesting over? I have too many sleeves, man. There's no Dark Magician themed sleeve? Not even like Dark Magician adjacent? We have a fucking stupid soccer sleeve, but not actual Dark Magician. I could do Blue Eyes, that's kind of like Dark Magician. Maybe they made one and I just don't own it. I never bought it, because why would I have a Dark Magician sleeve? But you're kind of like Dark Magician. Despia, Lab. Well, I don't think any of these really scream Dark Magician, but Labyrinth has the best music for when I'm playing myself. We'll go... Magical hats, right? I have the magical hat, guys. Did I never get the magical hat pieces? I guess not. Huh. Oh, no, there they are. Dragon hat. Magical hats. Who's bat-chested enough here? That's Despia. Well, if I don't have a Dark Magician one, we'll go Labyrinth because it just matches. I'm not using the Dark Magician mate because it's ugly as sin, though. We're not using that one. There's no DM mate. Or coins. I'll stick with Blue Eyes. And we'll edit this. We'll go from Gandora. We'll go... Gandora kind of works. It's on my big level 8 idiots. Alright. Anyhow, let's play again. So the point of that combo was to get to Curious and Diabells and then a Bawaku. But I don't think I have the material for it. I threw too many cards away. I'm not sure if I can actually do the combo. It might take more material than Spyral has, which is funny to say, but I'm going second and I've drawn my hand traps, so that's something. Drawing Gandora sucks, but maybe I'll draw a Shining Sark. Oh, I should have Peruliated immediately. I'm dumb. Well, if it's Blue Eyes, I can just Perulia later. That stops them from getting drill beam, so I guess I ash that. What's Ash gonna do that's better than that, right? And I'd actually like them to play with the other cards in their hand for Perulia. Just for Perulia before they normal summon, obviously. While doing that... So they need to go into the... Oh, they didn't go into the guy. Huh. Did they just draw Drill Beam? Okay. Okay, they just drew a bunch of back row. Alright, I guess I'm losing to that. Not a bad draw. It's probably not called by the grave, whether the... I'm assuming I'm about to get, Impermed here. But what's Designator doing for me other way? Yeah. No traps in graveyard, so that's something. Oh my god. Well, I'm guessing I'm losing to this, because now they can go get Barrel Dragon again. That gets me Drill Beam. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Curse you, Perulia, and curse you, drawing hand traps. They drew Dominus cards. What am I going to do about it? Getting a lot of text from my D&D group tonight. Oh, go for it. God, I can't believe I'm losing. I'm going to lose my rank because I fucking disconnected in the middle of a winning game. Ugh. I was ranking up earlier today. Fuck D&D. No, never that. So this is combo. If they don't stop me. Don't draw me, don't draw me, don't draw me. Oh, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh, man! Might as well do this now. I can't even fool a loss now. I can summon her, but DMOD doesn't do anything now because, like, it can't add a card to hand because I'm under draw. Oh, fuck me, dude. Set droplets and pass, I guess. I'm running evenly matches my non-engine instead of talents. I am still running talents, though. That's not true. It's fucking Malice, too. I just have to hope that droplets plus Ash is enough to stop them from beating me. I guess I droplets as Zuna. Now you... Okay, well, other people were seeing the stream earlier, Darth, so... Have to stop Mad Love. They have Mad Love and Azuna, man. They added Azuna. If your opponent has 2 more cards, you can normal summon. They've already normal summoned it, so they can't Azuna me now. They can Azuna me on my turn when I use DMG, though. They just have Raisin too, and they have Jiaolong. They have fucking... They have Magnamut, dude? God damn it. I really need to get Dandora here. I can't use Ash Blossom on fucking Magnemite here, but okay, I'm not dead. Alright, so now I can Gandora them. Gandora's half my life points, not 4k, right? We'll check in a second. So they have a Zuna in hand. And Caesar Valius, okay, well, that's annoying in its own right, but I can potentially play around that. Go into defense mode? Sure, you got it. So I know that, okay, so I know their hand is Azuna, Caesar, Rescue Ace Impulse. Quick Fix is not a bad draw. The Jalong can, if they get to 2 fires in hand, they don't have 2 fires. They have Caesar and Azuna and Rescue Ace Sky, so they can't get to 2 fires to add. There's enough spell cards, I don't need to get to Future Silence. We can just go for Gandora and immediately Gandora. What's the quick effect they have? Is it just Rock? Gandora is a triggered effect in hand, which does trigger Azuna. They can turn me to defense mode? That doesn't do anything. What are my prompts to be on? They're letting me do this. Vanishes everything, summons DMG. This is a good start, man. Man, I don't care about that. I'm actually gonna win here. That's crazy. Because like they have Azuna, but I can Ash Blossom their Azuna, and they can't do anything now. I guess it depends on what they draw off of their Rescue Ace guy. That could get them to Holly Suit, but they don't have a guy in... So I have to Ash Blossom this for sure. Because I can't let them get to the guy who goes in the graveyard and summons himself, and the next he summons on my turn. This will search me Magician Souls. Okay, so they weren't going to let me get to my Monster Negate before this, but... I could go Gaze. Do I have combo if I Gaze? I can summon 2 bodies. Quick Fix, Normal Summon, Link off into the Link Karibo, Big Red Quick Fix, Nightmare Goblin. Do I just get Gaze and Chain Gaze to this effect so I can negate their next effect? Because I think I have combo, right? Because I still haven't used her effect to summon herself. Discard, summon. I think I get Gaze. Looks like they don't have anything. Got there, okay. Woo! Didn't D-rank. Let's go. A lot of Vanquish Soul Canine, man. Their deck's a little bricky, too, for what it's worth. That's like the downside of their deck. I'm going second. I've drawn Gandora again. It worked out last time. I need to... Perulia. Please do not have the out. I'm tired of my guys never resolving. Okay, resolve. Woohoo. They probably have a guy like that in themselves, but I've got 2 Ash Blossoms, so please play into it. Yeah! I've got... Hey, that's combo! They don't draw... They don't special summon from hand anymore for the rest of the game, right? So... This gets them a quick play spell. If I Ash the quick play spell, they have to... I don't want them to get me Amigo. That's the long and short of it. Oh, they didn't call by my Perulia, but they're going to call by my Ash Blossom. That's really bad for my turn, because now this Ash Blossom in my hand for my turn is bad. Well, I'm glad I drew a 1 off that Perulia, but they had the call by the grave, and they didn't call by their Perulia. That's pretty bad for me. Honestly, if they just do Pearly combo, I'm probably screwed here. No, you fucking... What? No way you fucking drew combo plus talents plus called by. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm losing so many coin flips and I'm getting turbo sacked constantly. Ugh. Yeah, dude, go ahead and put my fucking card back. It's one of these two, you know it, because this card's called by the graved. I'm just dead to Fat Cat here, obviously. They probably don't know how Spyral works, but they know, like, how to put these cards back. Yeah, that's the right one. Now they just go into fucking Big Pearly, and they don't have to summon from hand anymore. Yeah, I mean, this is the one of the times where Pearly is bad. Fulos would have been good. Fulos would have been like 3 draws, but... I don't have a great out to Fat Cat anyhow. I mean, I can win the game over the course of, like, turns because of, like, attacking directly and being unaffected and blah blah blah, but... The fact that he drew Called By and Talents is just misery. Hopefully they miss on this Pearly? I don't know. Oh, it's Yummy Pearly, so that's actually interesting. So they're probably just going to do the Pearly side of the combo to not get loose to Pearly, because they definitely don't want to go into Cups of Yummy Way and then summon a bunch of guys from hand. Of course they hit in their fucking hybrid deck. And that's why they discarded Mignon, right? Because if they're not gonna do Pearly or not gonna do Yummy combo, they're just gonna do Pearly. I guess this setup makes sense, right? Like, these are a bunch of spell cards that give you a free level 1 on the field for Pearly stuff. Not Pearly, for Yummy stuff. Yeah, sometimes you can just get really unlucky. There's not a card in my deck that beats a Noir. They don't have to play into Perulia. That's just how it is. It's probably good in VS just because of towers? Nah, not really. VS can burn you over the course of multiple turns. Like, if you're playing the stall game against them, VS can, like, clog up the board with a million unaffected bodies like Caesar, and just burn you constantly with Jowlong until you die. They can play the unaffected big guy game as well as anyone. Alright, I have drawn my out. Did you draw double Molcharmy? Nope, cool. Two master plans. Ah. I don't need to discard here, because I can just do that with souls, so I'm not going to discard on board blocker. Of course I drew a card at search. Whatever. Whatever, game. I guess board blocker gets me a card in hand later, but it's the same difference either way. We just like make any link 2. So... They clearly don't have an Ash Blossom, so I'm not going to bother with board blocker here. Alright, I'm going first. I'm doing my combo. Am I going to freaking crash the middle of the combo this time? So this one's just standard Spyral Curious combo. There's nothing special about this build. I'm not even going to have the Sark cards here. But I do get to go into DMOD. That's cute. You can draw... Oh, you can't use Pendulum cards under D-Bells. That's honey. That's very funny. Now we can get our last rescue with rescue with Master Plan. And now we can tack her out into DMOD before we go into Gaze. This is the basic idea of the combo. Obviously you want to DMOD before you Curious because you don't want to accidentally mill your Gaze. So we do that here. He's still a Dark Spellcaster. And he works in the graveyard for Gaze, so... no issues there, obviously. Well... Might as well draw a card here. Cool. I can discard you. Discard with you. Got these big reds in the graveyard, because why not? I don't need Helix anymore, so I can go to a Bawaku. And the funny thing about this is it leaves Curious on the field who you can send with Allied Talker to get a +1. He has a card back to hand. I think the third big red's important for cards in hand. The combo does require extra discards. Okay, saw the inboard. It's Diabelle's, a Bawaku. I had a extra rescue mission that I could have used to rescue mission Super Agent. Omni Negate from Allied Kotaker, Omni Negate from Dragoon. Ta-da! And you probably set Gaze so you're like not susceptible to them like having 5 spell cards you pop and then flipping a Dark Ruler no more and doing something out of the graveyard. I don't know. No, I don't like going second. I don't know. You know, I would be a much better player if I always went first. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I drew Foolos, I drew Gaze, I drew Last Resort and Mission. Yeah, that's just how the deck works sometimes. This is a special summon from deck? Hiya! I think they have a Mole Charmy too, because they have a they have a response, but like I guess there's a lot of cards that could be a response there. It's not their Mole Charmy because they have a card on field, right? Yeah. So not summoning much. Do I Ash Blossom this? I think so. It gives me a Holly or a Raisin. I don't even have a combo. My hand's just garbage. Like I don't think they're gonna play into the Fool loss here, right? This is actually really. I mean, I can Fool this on my turn, so when they use the quick play that like it makes a K9 on my turn, I get a draw card, I guess. They're just gonna add an Azuna to hand now. They get to set Dust Devil, and they get to set the quick play effect. Now if I Fool lost, they can Azuna me. Oh, they can zoom me because I used a hand trap. This is so fucking dumb that the fact that they get to extend because I hand trapped them. This is such a bad design. Ugh. I wish I had Perulia. The other day I got hate mail from a Conco Andy trying to play into my new D-Link board. Well, you know, that's D-Link for you. Oh, this is some work on graveyards, right? That's Meowls, yeah. This guy's got like 15 interruptions without having to do more than one special summon from the deck. Ugh. Ooh, wow. They're actually... That's a good draw. That's a really good draw. That's an insanely good draw, actually. They're shitting guys in hand that they can use on my turn. Now, you know what's probably really good in this format? Dominus cards, because, like, those don't trigger fucking Azuna. So I need to go on... I need to use this during non-main phase. Hey, they drew me another card. Cool. Oh, thank you, deck. So I can get back Heavy Borger to draw more cards, probably. That's another problem with this deck, is it just draws 2 cards across like their turn and my turn. Alright, so now we're going to Fua and draw phase before they can use this. They could Ripper this. Then I can Droplet. Okay, that means I'm not getting Ash Blossom on my turn, which is something. Alright, here's hoping. Activate Shining Sark. They've used Ash Blossom, so... I need to save Droplet for when they do something that actually interrupts my play. This card can't be destroyed by monster effects, so... I'm not worried about this part of their effects. I don't care about Vector Soul Spell Trap. They've already got this... they're gonna get this idiot in graveyard regardless, so I can't stop that. They can't Ash Blossom me here. And we get Gandora. There's plenty of spells in rotation. Or there will be once I Droplet. What's this guy do? Quick effect. Draw a card, inflict damage. He's gonna draw a card, that's fine. Like, they've already got... The only thing I care about them drawing is Holisu, I guess, but... Like, if Gandora resolves, none of this matters. This will trigger Azuna, but I've already used Fuelos, so... Alright, now I have to Droplet. I have to send a spell card? Because they could chain the card that exes this guy. If you control Shining Sarcos, you can summon on this card. I think I'm going to send... Gaze. I don't want to send it, but I have to. Then I think I have to send a monster card, or else they can start doing other stuff. They don't have a trap card, so... I think I'm still fucked, though. Because, like, the quick play spell is gonna kill my Gandora, right? Like, if I go into DMG, they just kill them too. I don't think I needed another. I needed another card in hand that did something. Like, you know, having DMG in hand or something. What I needed to do, I needed Thualos to resolve, but they had Ash Blossom for it, so it didn't matter. That was an interesting game, right? I had a chance to do something with Gandora there, but like I forced a lot of their interaction with Gandora, but it didn't matter. They had so much, and Thualos didn't do enough. Maybe I should have double Fluid on their turn, but they had Ash Blossom, right? Like that Thua was always getting answered by that Ash Blossom. It just never mattered. Let's use you first. Bait an Ash Blossom. Okay, I don't want to get drolled again. Is it Thua or Maxi? Please say no. I hate this game, dude. I mean, it's the first Maxi I've seen today, so it's not like the end of the world. It's just really annoying. What? Fucking what? Alright, we're just gonna hold these two cards in hand. Set these two and lose. Azuna. They probably have a Fualos or a Purley in hand. That's their other card. Does Droplets do anything to Mitsurugi? No, all their effects that matter happen in the graveyard. There's no point at which an on-field effect matters for Droplets I lose. That's Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I'm just gonna spin it. Like, I really probably should just go back to Yummy. I'm just like spinning in circles here, even when I go first. At least Yummy would have been able to put up interaction there. But I think Mitsurugi, just to have a Kiri, breaks a Yummy board anyhow. So I don't know. That's probably not true. Like, makes a very basic Yummy board. Okay, so the card I least want to get ashed here is Golden Sark, so we're going to open Spyral Resort. Oop, wrong one. Quick fix. Now I can Golden Sark for Gandora. Because I have the Spyral Resort on field. And this gets me 3 bodies. And it sets up the, Oh, I should have gone through, I have quick fix, so it doesn't matter, but I should have gone through the Tie Step Bind. It's not a huge deal, I guess, but here we are, right? Do I have a card in hand I want to shuffle back? Nope. This is very funny. I can go +2 here. Sick, I can even summon her. That's awesome. It's not a big deal, I'll still get my third spell off Spyral Resort, but you know. It would have been smarter to go through the Ties That Bind. Or it's Turn Silence, not Ties That Bind, whoops. Ooh, that's scary. I don't want to give them Super Poly because they have Lava Golem, then they can Lava Golem my Diabells, and that turns off my Super Poly, so I think I'll just give them the monster. Like, if they're playing Lava Golem Super Poly, they might already have it in hand, you know? Clear some zones here. Pretty straightforward combo here. Look at all these beautiful cards I'm adding to hand. 3 big reds. Goodbye, Quick Fix. Oh, my music, come back. Ooh. Nice spell cards, loser. We can go call monster. don't need to fool this, obviously. Might as well draw a card here. Funny. Okay, now we just go Abawaku. I could, like, blow a rescue and make Masquerena here, just like another thing that does something. Or just use her. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's dumb. I can't make Masquerena with... Oh, I can just make Little Knight. I can't make Masquerena with Curious. Should have used Curious for, like, Nightmare Goblin or something. But this is fine. He's probably just getting used for Ally Kotaku anyhow. Come back to me. Resolve. Go ahead and put back a drone. Add back Sork. Cool. Yeah, I should have used Curious if I was going to make the Little Knight, because like, this could be Masquerena right now, which would be good. Because like, a Masquerena, once this guy's used his effect, to go into Little Knight in the extra monster zone. Oh well. Didn't matter. Yeah, a little bit of missequencing. That's actually the first time I've gotten to do the full combo, I think. Like, actually, past my turn after doing it. So... yeah, they're like... look at their deck. It's just all spell cards, man. It's just all spell cards. And they could not use them. And then and some lava golems. But the coin flips now. That's nice. Okay, so this hand does it in the same way that's always kind of done it, where I can... I don't even need to make Curious now. I can just summon her after discarding her. And if they Ash Blossom this, I can then Future Silence. Sick. Okay, that's exactly what I was hoping for. But does this even work? Well, I guess it's my best play regardless, right? Yeah, this works. I don't see why I wouldn't. I've got enough spell cards. Yeah, it works. It just means no gaze, which is fine. Yeah, summon Gandora first, obviously. And if I draw another way to get to Quick Fix, I can just make Photon Guy. I didn't draw a Quick Fix, but I did draw Combo, which is funny. Yeah, can't believe I drew both agent and drone. That's very silly. Guess I normal summon drone? I don't special summon from the extra deck in this version of the deck, so I should probably just give them key to, but they might have it out, so, and Fool Loss is clearly bad, so. This deck relies on spell cards so much that I don't think it matters. You can draw a Puelos. Now I have to do the thing where I quick fix, discard quick fix. I'm gonna have less material in this build, in this version. Shouldn't matter too much, I think. Oh, I don't even need to do Curious because I already have Diabells in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm being dramatic. I don't need to do any of that shit. What I should do is keep summoning stuff so I can thin my deck a little bit, and then I can potentially draw like a gaze off of my Nightmare Goblin. That'd be very funny, or droplets or something, you know. Never did use my big red, might as well now. Alright, so I've used up all my quick fixes, I've drawn as many cards as I can. I can now Nightmare Goblino. Draw a card. Very funny. You know what? Get in there, Magician Souls. You got it. Go ahead and make a Masquerena. I probably should have put Puelos on top of the deck because I have Masquerena. Well, that's not a big deal. Oh. Here's the funny part. Yeah. Get negated. Get popped. Please hit another card. Please learn what's about to happen to you. Yeah, I was about to rescue mission. Super Agent pop his back row again. I think my OBS dropped for a second there, and that was my connection. I think I'm having connection issues, which sucks. Oh, well, we'll keep going. We keep pushing through. Those Sark cards causing it. Well, it happened before I was... No, it happened right when I started Sarking. You're right. Alright, so this is another one of those situations where I don't mind a Spyral Support gets negated, so I open with that. I got Ash Blossom for Afua, or Perulia, or Maxi. Do I need Magician Souls here? Can I get to Gaze? If I Link Rebo with a Quick Fix, Big Red... Oh, I could have actually... I could have Link Rebo, Quick Fix, Rescue Mission back, Quick Fix, get Drone, discard Drone with Dark Magician Girl, and then did the other revive on Drone and go to Helix. That could have got me to Master Plan without getting to Souls. But as it stands, I don't think that's an option anymore, so... Let's say I Quick Fix Link Rebo, Big Red Quick Fix, Summon, get... That works, actually. I can get... Yeah, let's see if that works. I'm gonna get Gaze here. I don't think this is good, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna Special Summon you. We're gonna do some Nightmare Goblin shenanigans here. Oh, they conceded. Okay, so the plan was obviously Big Red Quick Fix, go get a Drone. Then I can Nightmare Goblin, discard the Future Silence I have. Normal Summon Drone, Helix for Master Plan. Then I already have Rescue Mission in Master Plan, and I have Borg Blocker next, so I can like do that and blah blah blah. I was gonna be low on cards in hand though. That might have been the problem in that combo. It probably doesn't work when I have to use a card for a hand trap, like a Ash Blossom there. But it did get me to Gaze, which is fun. And, like, discarding that many cards means that Gaze is worse because Dragoon has less cards to discard. I don't know. Not sure it's gonna... I'm not sure what actually worked, but Winning a lot of coin flips now, and now I'm about to rank up, so that's a... That's nice, if I do actually rank up. Never mind! I'm talking like, man, this has been going so great. Alright, so you play a Spyral card with Conviction, and they immediately concede once you use its effect. I love you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, just draw a Magician Souls. Just draw a Magician Souls. It's that easy. Just draw a Magician Souls. Ah! It was not Magician Souls. Oh, they had another negate. Magician Souls would have won anyhow. Yu-Gi-Oh! My going second cards have foiled me. I drew 3 of them. Okay, well, I definitely have to stop you. Well, send assault mission, because then I can rescue mission back drone and, like, assault drone and stuff. Please have nothing else in your 60-card deck. Yes! They went straight to battle phase! I will not take damage. That's probably an imperm, because they had another effect when I was messing around. Oh no! They get to go into fucking Dragoon! Fuck me! Ah! It's that thing I was talking about! Wait, when did they activate a spell? They never activated a spell. Wait, what? I activated a spell, so that counts? God damn it. I'll have to do this now. Now I gotta beat a Dragoon? Blah. They can gaze on my turn, obviously. It's really, it doesn't work because I have a fucking... Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work anyhow. Well, this sucks, Nuggets. If I Link Kribo this, I get to stack the top of the deck and make sure it's a bad draw at least? And then I can try to play into Dragoon? Now I can Chain Rescue and get my drone back? every card in their top of their deck is a starter. Yeah, every card on top of their deck is a starter. I am dead. At least I can fucking Dark Luck them? Well, I can normal summon Drone again? And, like, go to Little Knight? Oh, what? That wasn't Gaze? They searched Gaze, didn't they? Am I going crazy? Was I playing around Gaze this whole time? They didn't have it? What the fuck is going on? I'm still fucked because they can just combo me now, but I'm going to set this evenly matched just in case it matters. I wish I didn't have the. Obviously, this rescue mission has done a lot of work, but I wish it wasn't here because I could evenly match them. But they have one card on the field, so it doesn't matter that I evenly match. Yeah, I'm just thinking stupidly. Oh, they did search Gaze. They just didn't set it. What the fuck is going on, dude? They're doing this for 3,000 damage. Please negate this. Please realize it doesn't have a grave effect. No, they realize it has a grave effect. Ah. And now they can like full combo me with a fucking Dragoon in hand. They can't go to any of their dark monsters, but I don't think that matters. Dude, if I just fucking Little Knight their goddamn DMOD, why did they set Azamine Adepters and not fucking Gaze of Timaeus? That makes no sense. This shit makes no sense. I don't have a good draw in my deck, I don't think. I guess I should have hit the DMOD no matter what, because they chain Gaze, I still chain Little Knight to hit their DMOD. But it ends up being the same thing, so I guess it was better that I did that, because the DMOD and the Little Knight come back and then he attacks over Little Knight. It's the same thing, but now they don't have an Azamine Debtors. I don't know, it's just dumb. And they still get some, like, an interaction, right? Yeah, sure. Like, they get some of their light monsters, but that's good enough. There's, like, an entire light monster, like, combo in this deck, specifically for when you do the field spell, so... I can't even imagine what card gets me out of this. You're cooked for the don't third. Don't I know it, man? I'm very cooked. The fact that I droned them and their top 3 cards were Resillia, Field Spell, it's just insane. It was which one? It was 2 Sylvies, right? It was 2 Sylvies, not Resillia. Oh, they get 2 Omni Negates. Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, you got it. I'm dead. I don't know what I'm... They have 2 Omni Negates, and there's no card in my deck that... They're going to have 3, because they can do an entire adds of... Yeah, I'm just dead. It happens. They made 2 Omni Negates, I lose. Damn, dude. I had a bad hand, man. Drone, Last Resort, 2 missions, and a Droplets. Like, what are you going to do? That was more of a game than it should have been. Let's put it that way. Hey, Toasted Toast. Recently made a new deck. Cool. I'm guessing it's not Spyral, though. Otherwise, you would say I recently made a new Spyral deck, because that would get me more excited. Alright, this is once again a situation where you want to open Spyral Resort. This is a really good hand. This is a really good hand. Quick fix. I can now discard this assault mission. Use this effect. Go into Shining Sark. Shining Sark for Gandora. Well, Shining Sark for the Future Silence, then Future Silence for Gandora, because it's a freebie. And I can DMOD for Gaze. Am I gonna have enough cards in hand here? I think that's gonna be a problem. I can Blind Fire Super Agent. I love seeing the droplets on top. I have to do the thing where I rescue, discard, quick fix. I think I've messed up here. I think I fucked up. I shouldn't have made Photon Lord. Or should have used Big Red on Quick Fix there? Okay, what I can do now is I can Selene and then Big Red on Helix. probably make this work. I'm just gonna put Felix in a weird zone. I need to get Nightmare Goblin on the field, and I want to draw off it, but I don't think I can. Well, no, I could still... I can still do what I want, I think. Because now I can normal summon Drone. Normal summon Quick Fix. I need to discard this Quick Fix. I've made this more difficult on myself than I needed to, I think. Because where am I getting my next dark monster, right? I really made this complicated on myself by going into Photon Lord too early. You can draw a you can draw droplets. I'm getting DBLs here. I'm getting to my combo, and that's the important thing. I've still got Gaze to Mias and all that jazz too, so like, I can't be too upset about everything. Now I can rescue back Double Helix, use my last Quick Fix. We got there. I got there. All my plays were correct. I just had to figure it out because this deck is complicated sometimes. Now I can make my buddy. Oh, I should have kept Curious on the board. There was no reason not to. I got no other... Well. There we go. Now this is a board. This is a hell of a board. They're drawing droplets and they can't use it. That's so funny. Please set a card. Okay, you don't do anything, right? Get negated? Yes, please set a card directly from your deck to the graveyard, or the field. Yeah, this is fucking Diabells, man. They had a droplets in their hand too. They were a going second OTK deck, centered around cards like Forbidden Droplets, and I did that to them. Hooray! With Spyral, I do things like that. Shame I won the coin flip there, because they would have made me go first. I don't think you can play Gym Knight going second OTK in this fucking format against K9 VS, dude. That deck just shits out so many unaffected bodies that can just ignore your shit and blow up your shit. Ugh. Not the worst hand I've ever seen, but I'm going second, so... Alright, I like going second and them passing. We're going to open with 1-for-1. I will 100% Ash Blossom your Fuelos. Hey, we ranked up, everybody! We did it! It took the entire day and a bunch of BS, but we got there. It's a build that's never been legal in TCG as far as I'm aware, but it's magical it is, and it's absolutely insane. Snake Eye, Fire King, Azamina, Dark Magician. Well, I can see where Snake Eye and Fire King connect, and I can see where Azamina and Snake Eye connect, and I can see where Dark Magician and Azamina connect, so I guess it all makes sense. Seems like it'd be like a 60-card mashup, but who am I to criticize that, right? Alright, let's see if I can keep the good vibes rolling here. Oh, they're making me go first. Okay, well, good time to lose a coin flip when the opponent makes me go first. It's 40? Well, that means you're not playing very much non-engine then, huh? This is not a combo. Please hand trap me. I will Ash Blossom. It's times like this I immediately miss Yummy. Okay. It's all up to you, Triptych's talents. Draw me one of my many copies of Magician Souls. Do not draw me evenly matched your droplets. Or like Spyral Sleeper or Master Plan. Ah! Yu-Gi-Oh! Why? You fucking piece of shit. They had another fucking interruption too, so it didn't really matter. It's just, I know this is where the point where like Jim Malak comes in and says, "Why are you running Feruli and Fuelos? This is going to happen to you every single time," and blah blah blah. If this guy fucking pulls up 5 mana or whatever, not 5 mana. There's a Draco Tail. Well, it's going second, and they wouldn't be. Oh, it's just fucking Chundra. Yeah, I'm dead. It's just Tempai. It's just Tempai who drew 3 hand traps. I was losing to Bystials anyhow. Like, I needed to draw a Magician Souls, and Magician Souls loses to that Bystial anyhow, so it didn't matter. Jimmy didn't draw a Dark Magician Girl or a Sark or anything like that. That would have been so good there. Honestly, I think I've been Perulia'd or Fuelos every single game today. Is that to happen again? Alright, well, you know how Spyral works. When you open Quick Fix and your opponent does not do anything, you do Souls first to bait any Imperms or Ash Blossoms because they don't read Spyro Resort. Hey, it's an easy win. I did not get Fuelos there. Cool. Pretty cool. The Shining Sark stuff has been very good. I want to stress that. It's been very, very good. When I draw those cards, I'm happy. So I'm maxed out on them, obviously. You can only run the 9. Yeah, this is just really good. This makes an Ash Blossom. Alright, they're just conceding. Cool. I guess they're tired of DMOD stuff too, because like if you see that, you probably think it's DMOD. I think next week I'm probably gonna try like to jam the Yummy version that people in the Spyral chat were playing. The Yummy DMOD version. It doesn't get to run the rank 8, which I don't like, or like, you know, obviously the Deep Bellstar version gets to run Ilia Silvio, same difference. Again, looks like I'm getting Max Eater Fuel Lost here. I can give them 2 draws for a Dragoon. Guess that's worth it. Now it's 3 draws because they drew a fucking Perulia. Fuck me, dude. I'm already fucking committed, so whatever, dude. You got me. Gaze pass, we did it. Now my hand does jack shit because I can't get to Master to Magician Souls anymore. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you for Foolos maxing and then Holly suing me, revealing fucking Warger. It just doesn't matter. Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. I really hate those cards, man. I really wish the Mulch Armies didn't exist. I say it is combo, but it's not good. So here we are. Evenly match has been really bad aside from that very first game where I used it, because I haven't drawn it going second since then. Oh, that's a good start. Alright, that's a really good draw. They can't fool us me because they got a card set, right? Should have done this in draw phase, play around draw, but I'm losing to draw anyhow, so I shouldn't worry too much about that. What you got, opponent? What you doing? Okay, fire attacker, draw some cards, hope to... This is a K9 deck that bricked, and they're hoping to fire attacker into doing stuff against me. I can't gaze yet. I would if I could, but I can't. They're drawing, they're discarding, they're hoping to draw like a Zuna or whatever. This might be like one of their back row, their K9 or Dust Devil or Snow Devil, whatever. Oh, it's Dracotail. They were just hoping to draw 5 mana? Okay, well, I mean, if this resolves, I probably win. Okay, I don't even need that to happen, so that's a perfect place for Ash to hit. Now just, I'm going to activate Shining Sark. I'm going to activate In a Column just to play it to bait Imperm. already used Future Silence, so I have to just straight get Gandora. That's interesting. I do have another Master Plan, so that's not a big deal, but it does mean I don't have a spell card in my graveyard. And they get a draw card, which is annoying, but whatever. Do they have 5 mana? They drew 5 mana. Okay, so we are now Gaze of Timaeusing. I should have done this earlier. I should have done this as soon as they drew, honestly, so they couldn't 5 mana at all. It can't be that good, though, because they didn't have any starters. It's just all Urgulas and stuff. They can't target this guy, so... He can't be destroyed by a card effect, so if I get to Gandora, I can just Gandora whatever they have. That gets me a free body. So he doesn't have a destruction effect, but he does have, like, his fucking negation, so... They can make the guy who negates spellcasters on field, which would be really annoying for me. I'd have to Little Knight it. I might lose this game because I didn't immediately gaze when I had the chance, so I could stop 5 mana. Like, when he was drawing a card off Dracotail's Sting, I should have immediately gazed there to not let him draw. Because he was clearly digging for 5 mana this whole time. I'm not disconnecting, right? They're just taking forever. My connection looks good. I do love Royal Goon, man. It's so nice that I have this motherfucker. A second Ash Blossom and another 5 mana. So they do get the 5 mana effect to set, but that doesn't really do anything. Because Arthalion can't even target my cards. It only targets monsters and you can't target Dragoon. You can trigger 5 mana, but I don't care about whatever back row you get off 5 mana. I care about that last card in your hand, so... I think they're about to concede. Also, this is why you always play 2 Master Plan, everybody. This is why you always play 2 Master Plan. There's fucking Yummy Lollipo. There's Dracotail dick shit do-nothings that just mess up with your Master Plan in your graveyard. There's Bystials. You always need the second Master Plan. I'm telling you, it's just the deck don't play in the real games without it. It sucks that you have to play another brick, but it's just real. And heck, the fact that I had her in hand to discard was an enormous threat that they had to actually answer. So I should stop cursing. YouTube doesn't like that. And I know I can, like, speak without cursing, so... Oh no! A spell card that I don't care about. And a 5 mana in hand that you can't use. Hooray. 2 5 manas, wow! That's more than 1. Okay, are you done? I'm about to ruin your whole career, dude. I don't think you realize what's about to happen. Dragoon cannot be destroyed by card effects. This is destroy and then banish. And I get a free body. It's already almost lethal. I'm playing around. If their last card is somehow a Bastille, I'm going to play around it. Here's where they concede, I believe. This is my third spell. They didn't play any spells, but I don't need them to. At this point, I should go Access Code Talker and kill them, because I know their 2 cards in their hand are 5 mana, so we just win this game. The Shining Sark stuff is really nice, man. That guy Feminine me, he Arthalion, he had Sting, and it just... I pushed through really easily. The Shining Sark stuff is pretty sick. And the Gandora was relevant, right? It just completely cleared his board on its own. Don't disconnect right when I'm about to win. Don't disconnect right when I'm about to win. You cannot do this. Okay, about to say. Fuck that. I must kill them now. There's no correlation on Gaze that it can't monster, it can't attack, right? But banish it. Gandora doesn't say you can't attack. Were they waiting for me to DC? You're a jerk. Fuck you. Just concede, dude. It's clearly over. Alright. I've been having connection issues today, so we're going to call it there. This is my normal stopping time anyhow. Here's the deck I was playing for most of the day. The Shining Sark cards are really good. That's something I've been saying in the Spyral chat for a while. I always thought, like, these cards are going to be very good when DMOD when it comes out. Other people are playing them for the same kind of purposes, but not the same way Spyral's doing it, right? They're doing it just as a Dragoon line. I'm doing it as a Dragoon line, a board breaker, a rank 8 engine to insulate my plays, and as a way to get to souls. It's a 1.5 card combo with a Shining Sark on its own. You like the Yummy version Murder? You can probably play them together. Like, there's a Yummy version... Let me go back. I can do this real quick before I do the last part here. But don't leave, everybody. I got 2 more things to do. So you can, like, let's copy this. There's a version of this deck that someone was showing off in Spyral chat that has the Yummy cards. Oops. Right-clicked instead of left-clicked. So I think you have to, like, cut some cards. Let's, like... Oh, you gotta go back in there. Let's trim some nonsense here. Let's, like, make a little space. We're not running those, we're not running this. And you're on Yummy. I think they were just running like this. What they ended up doing was you wouldn't run this, you wouldn't run this. You wouldn't run this or this. I think you do run this. You don't run any of the high-level guys, and obviously there's no Diabells in this version. And it's like the combo is Herald, Sorrowcat, and AFD. And the idea is that you Sorrowcat plus Herald to make AFD, popping your own Mignon. And then that adds Spyral Resort, obviously. And also when you synchro off Herald, that gets you Souls. And then you special summon Quick Fix with AFD. And then you summon Souls with Souls. I think the problem is they don't get Herald of the Arclight back on the field. Oh, no, they do, because they recycle Sorrowcat. And then you just make it again with Yummy stuff. And they were also running Barone, I believe. And... my Barone? Wait, is Barone with 1 R? It is with 1 R, yeah. They were running Barone. I think they were running a Sprite Elf, obviously. They weren't running these guys. It was something like this. And obviously, there's one more card that I'm missing that I think was critical. Because like those are pretty, like, basically, you don't get to run Selene, which is the biggest downside. And I think that actually conflicts with the Shining Sark stuff, but with the Shining Sark stuff, what you can end up doing a lot of the time is like... Oh, IP for SP, yeah, that's what they were doing. Oh, there you are, Harks. Yeah, it's you. So my one reservation with this particular list was you can't Selene back your master plan off of... If you only have Shining Sark as a play starter, you can't Selene off the Shining Sark line. That's like my biggest problem with this build. I think they were only running one Ministry mission, but it's something similar to this, right? But I suppose the idea is you just run a lot of yummy names. And the idea is you hopefully draw yummies. Or like, and when you do the Sark line, you still get to draw 2 cards off the Sarks you put into the graveyard, so it's like, maybe that'll work too. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like there could be some awkwardness. Oh, he was doing Diabellstar. Sark, I think, is better. Well, he was doing Diabellstar... That Diabellstar might be better with this, because the snakes just kind of do yummy combo. So if you open, like, Diabellstar or Wanted, or... But you can't... But he wasn't using Deception, because he's got no room for the Azamina stuff, so I don't think that's actually that good. Because your only starters are... You'd get Diabellstar and Wanted, and OSS, and Snash, and Poplar, and Bonfire... which is 8, but you have to run a bunch more bricks, right? You have to run Oak and Flamberge, probably. I guess you don't have to run Flamberge to do Yummy combo. There's an argument for that. I like the shark stuff. I wish I could fit Selene in here. That's my biggest reservation. Because like it becomes hard to cycle master plan a lot of the time if you don't have Selene. I don't know. It's worth thinking about. Like I'm gonna do this next time. Next Monday. If I'm no, assuming my internet is usable, I'm gonna try to do this next Monday. Try to like figure out like the best version of this. Maybe you just don't run Baron? So you can like just Selene off your regular Spyral combo and then go into yummy stuff? And you end up like typically ending on Herald plus Dark Dragoon. That's only 2 Omni Negates with a Herald. You still get the Masquerena for Little Knight and the... I don't know. There's something here, right? There's something here, because you can just cram these cards together. It's not that difficult. Like the Shining Sark stuff, as long as you're running DMOD and Dragoon, it works pretty much all on its own. Anyhow, we'll get to that next time. I do want to say, I am actually going to stream tomorrow on Saturday. What I normally do on Saturdays is play games I like to play that aren't just Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm not only playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For my entire life. That's like my free time. But there's a game that I really love called Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. If anyone's ever heard of NetHack or any other number of roguelikes, like maybe Caves of Cut or whatever, it's kind of like that. A new version literally just released, I think, yesterday, that I've never played before. So I'm going to kind of try to teach anyone who's not used to it or hasn't seen it before how to play while I'm playing. And I'm going to be learning stuff because it's going to be a new version. I think that's going to be very fun. What's called a variety stream. And I'm going to show, like, maybe over the course of the next few Saturdays, I'm going to show, like, there's, like, so many different things you can do in the game. I'm going to show you, like, the basic builds each time, and we'll see if we can have some fun with it. I was playing it using Spiral combo analogies. I'm not sure I can pull that one off. But yeah, if you're interested, it's called Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I assume most people here aren't going to be watching me play a really silly, like really low graphic game. But it's a really interesting, basically tactical strategy game. It's like RPG kind of style game. And it's something I've been playing for years that I really like. So hopefully you'll enjoy it too, and I'll do my best to explain it and play it. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by, everyone, and I'll be streaming tomorrow at the same usual time that I usually start, which is around 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Assuming nothing goes crazy. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the new DMOD shenanigans, and hey, I ranked up today, so it wasn't a total loss. See y'all next time.